Hi, group people. You're welcome to Value Added Parenting. My name is Olabisi. This is a platform where intentional parents are deliberate about raising a happy and fulfilled child. The goal is to raise a happy and purposeful child, responsible child that will be useful to herself, himself, and the society at large. If you're new here, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. We celebrate you for joining us on this channel. So kindly subscribe to our YouTube channels and press that notification button so as to be notified anytime I drop a new video. And if you're returning, I celebrate you. This sound is for you. Thank you, thank you. We'd like to appreciate all our viewers all over the world. We celebrate you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so in my video, I talked about introduction on how learning styles relate to other aspects of your child's behavior. Okay, so in this video, we'll be talking about the 3 types of learning styles that we have. Okay, so before I go on, there is this story that I would like to share with us of a woman who had 2 daughters. They attend the same school, college. Okay, so one was doing well academically. She always come home with A's, and the other one in quotes. So she loves the other one more than the one that is not coming home with A's. And there was a time that they came back and they presented their result and it was the same. So she collected phone from the other one that wasn't doing well and then tell her that to go and be reading a book, that she's not going to give her the phone until she gets better in her education. Okay, she is a widow and she was in debt. Okay, so the other one that wasn't doing well loves to act. So she loves to paint and draw and post pictures online, and that's what she was doing. But it got to a time that the mother discovered that she was still drawing and doing what she loves, and she collected a laptop. Okay, so she was down, and her sister decided to give her own laptop, the other one that was doing well academically. Okay, while doing that, that one was like, okay, you can use mine for a while. Okay, so she posted the pictures online and it wasn't really moving. So she was like, okay. And before that, mother also reported her in school, and the school said she was not going to graduate if she didn't do well. But the art teacher met her mother on the way, and she told her mother, wow, your daughter is doing so well in a art subject and all that. And the mother was like, what are you talking about? This is not what we're talking about. We want us to do well in all our subjects, in as in as academically, not in heart and all that. And the teacher said, you cannot judge a fish by climbing a tree. And the girl was so excited. She said, Mommy, you hear that? I'm good in some area. The mommy gave her a dirty slap. Okay. So she got home and she was like, let me just do what my mom said. She used to read. Let me start reading. She was discouraged. So she got back to school. Her friends were like, what's happened? What's the project you're working on? She said, I'm not interested again. But those one, they encouraged her. Don't worry, we help you post it on Instagram. Another one suggested that she was going to help her to put adverts. Okay, so to cut the long story short, the project she did, which was artwork, was sold for $20,000. Okay, so it got to a time that they needed to present their results to their mom. The other one did as usual, and the mother promised her a favorite food and all that. This was like, okay, what did you bring again? So she gave her mom $2,000. Her mom, please, can I have my phone? Another one, can I have my laptop? I said, Mom, check your debt status. By the time her mother checked it, it was paid. So the lady paid the money. She was like, where did you get money? She said, I sold my project for $20,000. What am I talking about? The other girl that is always like C in other subjects, you love to paint, love to draw, and that's what she puts all her attention. But her mother tend to ignore it. So like, you guys need to study this. When you study, you will work and bring money to me. Okay. So in this essence, this learning styles is going to make you know who your child is and how your child behave in a way, why your child show interest in one thing, and it will help you to discover your child's talent and help you to harness it, to help you to channel it in the right way. That's the main point of this. So we have 3 major types of learning styles. We have auditory learners, we have visual learners, and we have kinesthetic learner. So who have auditory learners? Auditory learners, they work with their ear. Their ear can pick anything. They love to talk. They love to ask questions. They talk a lot. They are almost always talkative. They love discussions. They love music. They love listening to music. They hate noise. They love listening to music and they love playing instruments. When you know that your child loves to talk and all that, the book you buy for them is very important. The kind of things you allow them to, you expose them to, they listen to, is also important, because they don't only pick things that you say in your home. pick from environments on the street. They say it. Like my son, he was 1 year old and he came to the house like, Mommy, Magu here. So I noticed that it was in our environment because it's things that we all hear a lot that people and children say all around. So that way I got to know that we needed to change environment actually because of that boy. Because of because I've been parenting from the place of knowledge intentionally. Okay, so that's help us to change our environment because at least if you cannot change some things, the one you are capable of changing, you will do. Because I cannot send people from environments away. I cannot say my children is how it's wired. You understand? So another tree learner, they love to read aloud. They love that you read to them. So you can seize the moment. You can give them any instruction. And this type of children, three of them are always in a class. So the class teacher method of teaching or curriculum, we favor one child one than the other. That's why we have dollars. People tag dollars and genius. And when you see that somebody is a genius, it means it takes a parent that pay attention to that child's talent, inner built talent, and help the child to channel it the right way. And every child has that. So this video learning styles is going to help you to discover that in your child. And we are here for you. It's part of the package that we have. We will help you diagnose your child's learning styles. We help you build their words in your home. We help you build things that can help them that can bring that dream into them when they are there. And we also help you get materials that can help you channels each child ability in a way. Okay, so that's that about the three learners. Visual learners. Visual learners work with their eyes. They learn with pictures. They love to go to museums. They love to draw. They love to paint. They love books with pictures. They love to watch TV. They love to play with screen, anything screen. So it is important that you don't just expose them to just anything. Once you know that your child learns from TV, then help them get things that can benefit them while they watch the TV that they watch. And you don't just allow your child to sit before TV for 12 hours. So you still need to put some guidelines in place. Okay. So they love to draw, they love to paint. All right. And they recognize faces a lot on time. They recognize faces right on time and places too. They can recognize places on time. So the third one is a kinesthetic learner. A kinesthetic learner works with their hand. They love movement. They are the type that they want to see what is talking in your TV. In case one of your child has broke your TV before, that's it's because they are trying to discover who is inside and they want to see how it was made and they will put it apart so they can put it together. They love to build things, so their hand must be busy. So if you have a kinesthetic in your house and then parents beat them a lot because they don't sit still, they don't sit down. Even if they are doing homework, they do 5 minutes, allow them to go and stretch and come back to the homework. Don't expect that because visual learner or auditory learner sit down and do their own work at once, you expect your kinesthetic to do the same. They are different. Okay, so when you understand it, you will parent from the place of knowledge and peace. Okay, you will not compare your children. And there is a saying that you have to put your children in the same school. It's because of convenience, because some school favor one child more than the other. Okay, like a kinesthetic learner loves sports. They love to play soccer. They are mostly engineers. They love to construct things. They love to build things. And this habit they show it why from childhood. You cannot buy the same toys that you buy from a kinesthetic to an auditory learner. It's important that you know each of your child's learning styles. You can't buy the same toys for them. You got to buy different toys based on each child's uniqueness and their ability. A kinesthetic learner, they love to touch. They are the one that they'll be like, Mommy, I want to touch this, I want to touch that. So if you know who your child is, you don't just put any interior decor in your house. You consider them. All right. Okay. So you don't just say because I see this beautiful interior in my friend's house, I will put it in my house. You have to consider kind of children that you have because they will move around, or you just want your children to sit in one place and not explore their world. Okay, so it is important that you know your child learning style. This is going to go a long way. It's going to help your child a lot. It's going to help your child a lot. It's going to help your child a lot. It's going to help you to discover your child right on time. You will not need to your child to finish school and start looking at who am I, purpose. No, every child exhibits one talent or the other, and that is the place of parents to help them once they exhibit it, cash it, and help them channel it to the right way. So kinesthetic learner needs to move while learning. You see, imagine this child in a class that is expected that every child sits down, and this child needs to move while learning. Do you see? So it is important that you'll be able to be your child's advocate in any situation, and then you will be able to help your child at home also. All right, you'll be able to explain to the teacher why your child behave in a way, and you guys you will rub minds together on how to make it work. Okay, they learn best during short intensive teaching moments. Their attention span is so short, so whatever information you want to pass to them, you have to make it fast. Okay, and this type of children, imagine you have auditory learner, visual learner, and kinesthetic learner in your house, and you want to give them instruction. You want to say, guys, I want you to get ready, we are going out. Auditory learner will start dressing, getting ready because he has caught what you said. But visual learner and kinesthetic, you got to show them. Kinesthetic learner, gifted in sports, anything that has to do with body work, movement. It is important that you discover your child's learning style. It is so crucial. So till I come here again, kindly drop under this video if you've learned anything, or if you're able to discover which of the learning style your child has. And also we help you to diagnose your child learning styles. If you need our help, with a little charges, we do that. You can drop your comments under this video. And also we help you to discover your child learning styles, how to channel his strengths once he has been exhibiting it, and things that you need to get. You cannot buy the same toys or educational resources for your children. And whatever resources you are getting for them must be what will harness that talent, that strength in them. All right, it is important. Your child loves to music, loves to talk. So whatever you're going to get must be something that can improve that in him. Your child loves pictures, to draw. Whatever you're going to get must be something that will enhance that in him. You will have lots of your child loves to build things, love movement and all that. Whatever you're going to get must be something that will enhance that. That's parenting from knowledge and intentional parenting. You don't just do things, you do things with a reason. All right. So till I come your way again, help us share this with your loved one. You see that everyone needs to see it. Okay? When you share this, you save a child, you save parents. Because discovering purpose at the age of 30, I don't understand. While everyone exhibits their inner strength from childhood. There is a boy king now. He's a public speaker. He's like maybe about 15 now or 16. Okay, he started from childhood. He was even on parents by his father. All right, the child loves to talk, and his father saw that in him, and he channeled that, he invests into that in him. Okay, so it is important. If your child loves music, one loves sport, one loves drawing, that's different career, a bit different talent. So you got to invest into that differently. So till I come your way again, bye for now.